Alright, so this will be like a very quick walkthrough of my Portal 2 level. I'll just try and, explain as I go how I made some certain design choices when I made this level. So, starting off, we start in this corridor and you come out into the level at an advantage point because I like giving my players, a look of the environment so they understand where everything is located. There's no stress. They are like on this platform. They want to be able to get up here again, but they can take their time, look around. They notice there's an upper floor, some ant lines going, a cube here which drop down, block the laser. There's the exit right in front of them. It's already open, and some other good stuff. So I also went with water mostly because it looks good. It's hard to get a level to look good in this level editor, but the reflections are nice, so I chose it. And I wouldn't say there's a big risk of you falling down and dying and having to start over, but it adds a bit of more suspense, and you have to be more careful and look around a bit more when you move around. So. Also, means you have to use your portals more instead of just walking around, which I like using the mechanics I'm given. So start off, you can't do anything except grab this cube. That's pretty much all you can do. Up here is a button. I mean, I already know the solution, so I'm gonna just speed run away here a bit. So you take this cube, and then after checking around, you're gonna notice that you're probably gonna need to put this cube on this button. There's not much else to do. We got a laser end here going to this light bridge, but let's start with this. You put this one down, you'll notice a wall appears here. This is very noticeable through the sound. If you get up here without the cube, you're gonna hear something, happening. So you'll probably know it's affecting something nearby. The ant lines didn't work. I couldn't connect, get a connection with ant lines going to this thing. So I'm just gonna hope that the player, realizes there's something nearby. So once you put the cube there, you can put a portal over here. You go in, you get the cube. Very, very simple, small puzzle, but still, it's a bit fun, Once you got the cube, you're gonna realize that you need a second laser cube. Otherwise you cannot get the laser where you need to go. So how do I get this second cube? Pretty simple. There's a light bridge going all the way over here. How do I get the light bridge? I follow the ant lines. I get it with this laser. So how do I get a laser over here? Well, probably through this portal, right? So now I need to get a laser into a portal. And the best way to do that is, let's see, let's go down here. By taking this one and trying to, aim it at a straight angle. You can do this kind of stuff, but it's easier to just, put it as straight as possible over there. We jump back up again. We shoot a portal over there, and we shoot a portal over here. And there we go. We got the light bridge going. So now we have our third and final cube. So now we have everything we need to solve the puzzle. So I'm just gonna grab this one. And the first pretty obvious thing is that you need this light bridge. Like, there's not much else you can do. There's like a light bridge here that's not activated, and there's the open door, and you can't get there in any other way. So how do we activate the light bridge? Well, there's some obvious ant lines going in here to show the player that there's something interesting in here, and they're also, following this line away to the end of this laser. I had a bunch of ant lines going before in previous versions, but so I tried to trim it down so it's still obvious but not cluttered like it easily can get. So in here we got a tunnel, and I pretty simply just put this thing over here, and the ant line is gonna light up, and we got 1 check mark out of 2. Now I'm gonna take the other cube over here, and I'm going to shoot where it's supposed to go. So here's a very important thing in the design, which I had to like redo a few times to get right. But if I now put this laser where it's supposed to go, you'll see that the door closes. And this is like the biggest part of the puzzle, you know, the catch you have to solve pretty much. So yeah, if I put the laser here, door closes, which is not what you want. But we also get the laser working, the light bridge working, I should say. So this laser activates the light bridge, but it also closes the door, which, you know, that's the whole puzzle. You gotta somehow get in here while still having the light bridge. So the most obvious thing and the first thing that most players do when they play tested was, you know, do this, pretty much. This is the most obvious thing to do. You put a light bridge and you get across over here. And then you're gonna realize, well, I can't get inside because the laser is still active. So how do I deactivate the laser while still having a light bridge? And this is where the first cube comes into play again, because I really like to try and, you know, use the resources I have in the level to its full potential, so it's not only used once and, you know, then just thrown away. So now we're gonna need to grab this cube because it served its purpose over here. And then we're going to, let's see, jump down here again, and we're gonna oh, did I mess up the... Oh, I did, somehow. Let's put you back there. Okay, I'm not sure how I did that, but let's just fix it real quick. There we go. Almost. And done. There we go. So, you're at this stage. You have the first cube, and you have the light bridge. So, the intended solution for the puzzle is to shoot a light bridge over there and a light bridge over here. And then if you remember at the start when there was a cube, you know, I took this cube from over here and it was actually blocking the laser while it was laying over there. You could then place a cube, maybe over here. Looks right. Walk your way over here. Shoot an orange portal to, you know, remove the light bridge. Cube drops down, blocks the laser, door opens. That's the intended solution for the puzzle. Now my teacher who tried out this puzzle actually found another solution which is pretty much the same but actually almost a bit more fun, or, you know, it looks a bit more better. In order to, you know, cue the player into that you can drop a cube to block the laser, the cube is here at the start of the level. As by example, I can just destroy the cube, and so when you start the level, this is gonna happen. The cube drops down, it's blocking the laser. So when you get it the first time, it's gonna be blocking the laser. That's sort of like a foreshadowing, you know, trying to give them a small hint that this is the solution to the end of the puzzle. It's not very obvious, but it's at least something, you know. So what my teacher did was actually exactly the same. He put a portal there, he put a portal there. He did not understand that he was supposed to put the cube here. Instead, he walked all the way over here with the cube. He shut the portal. He realized he was stuck because he can't do anything. He got frustrated and he destroyed the cube. So what happens then? A new one spawns, it drops down, and the door opens. So that's actually a more elegant solution in my way, but not the intended one. So yeah, that's how you solve the level. So, I mean, this took me sort of like 2 weeks to make, not, you know, 2 weeks full time, 8 hours a day, but a lot of playtesting, a lot of things to change. I had to spawn down here at the beginning, and a lot of extra things, you know, a lot of glass here to block portals, and this thing, oops, I had 2 of these. So you can bring back. I had 2 of these, and they were like here and here instead, and it was a you know, it was just messy because people put the laser cubes over here instead, and you know, try and angle them in weird ways, which I didn't like because you know I had to drop down the cube here. So um, and I had the entrance here, and it was just too messy. You know, you got into the level, and you know it's everything is just right in your face, and it's too much to take in. You just get stressed. So that's why I moved the entrance over here with a bit of an overlook, so you can just take your time, check around before you know jump down and actually start playing the level. Um, so yeah, actually, sorta stole this puzzle idea from you know the Portal 2 single player. There is a sorta similar puzzle in the single player when you know have to put a cube on a light bridge in a certain way to activate a laser thing, and then it drops down on a button, I think, and a platform raises you up to the finish. Which I thought was a pretty like clever twist. So I wanted to like keep that twist, but you know build more stuff around it. And this is pretty much the result. Uh, I uh, I really like you know working with some verticality, so I liked having a like a second story up here you can get to. And also when it came to like movement, I tried to use as much portaling, you know, as possible instead of just walking or I don't know, having these faith plates over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my Portal 2 level I had, which I turned in for my assignment. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.